fact that Veterans Day has become so important in Cherry Creek School District, and that each and every school is doing something different.
If freedom isn't free, what does freedom mean to you? Freedom to me means hard work and sacrifice, because that's how people get it, and that's how they keep it.
This is something that I really look forward to every year. This is our third year being involved in this, and it's a wonderful celebration. It's one of the greatest celebrations I've seen in a long time.
All I can say is it's very impressive. I did not anticipate today. It's a lot more than I expected. All I can say is wow.
It's become a tradition in Cherry Creek that we celebrate our veterans and our active duty servicemen. We made a decision a while ago that we would not have it just on a day, that we would have it during a week.
After I turned 18, I went to Vietnam, spent a year there. Came back, times were different, so my ambitions to make the military a career changed. I just felt that there was no respect for the military at the time. So coming through the airport in California, I mean, I remember being spit at, you know. Obscenities yelled at us. And, you know, it was just, it was not a time where people had a respect for the military.
I think back still to the stories about, in particular, our Vietnam vets who came back from Vietnam and were not thanked. And now to have those people, obviously much older, getting the thank you and the appreciation that I would argue they deserved then, and they're getting it now, and you can just see the emotion for them about finally somebody acknowledges what we gave, what we did.
If we don't acknowledge our veterans, then who would serve? If we don't show that it's an amazing thing to do for our nation, for our state, then who would serve? So I think that's the key. We have to keep educating, keep reminding them. And when you think about World War II, you know, we had, I think, almost 15 million men and women who put the uniform on. And so when you walk out and you talk to many people, they will have a grandfather, a great-grandfather, a grandmother, a great-grandmother. But in today's time frame, we have less than 1% of our folks that are serving in the military. And so the connection with our population is decreasing. So these types of ceremonies are very, very important.
The number one thing that they should know about all veterans is that we've all raised our hand, we've committed to uphold the Constitution of the United States and give our lives, if necessary, for the freedom that we hold.
We fought for the freedom of this country, and that's why we gave when we made our vow to serve, it was for the Constitution and the American flag. So when they bring the American flag out, I'm saluting.
I think what's really important and why we teach and need to continue teaching our young people, our citizens, about military service and those who have served are best expressed by President Coolidge. And President Coolidge basically had the statement, it's very short. He says, "The nation that forgets its defenders itself will soon be forgotten."